See, yesterday eclipse program. In eclipse, you have seen solid program that is not completed. See, yesterday given server configuration that is vanished. Yesterday not saved. Okay, once again just see. Right click, new server. Here you can expand Apache Tomcat 10. Next, 1 minute. This is your scene. What you written last step. This one written run as server, run on server. No, writing is over. Write servlet code like. Last step, what you written? Okay. Click on finish button. Now, after clicking on finish button, write the code in editor. This code no need to write, already you studied. Now, this code no need to write. Just what you do is next step. After clicking on finish button, write that code. Next step, what is the next step? Number 20 over 22. 23. Note down. 21 completed. Okay, 22. Round down. Write the servlet code. Write the servlet code in editor. 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 Say here we'll write servlet code just in editor because that program already you know. No need to write. Okay. After this, next step, to run the above application. To run the above application. To run the above application, right click on first in a package explorer, in a project explorer. Right click on first in a project explorer. Right click on first in a project explorer. Run on server. Click on run as. Click on run on server. This is if you modify, then it will ask. Otherwise, it won't ask. Now expand localhost. Expand localhost. Expand localhost. Select Tomcat version 10.0 server at localhost. Click on next button. Click on next button. Select Tomcat version 10.0 server at localhost. Click on next button. Select Tomcat version 10.0 server at localhost. Click on next button. Say here first appears. You have to select. You have to click on add. It comes. Select first in available section. Click on add button. Click on add. That arrow appears. Click on add button. This button appears. Click on finish button. Click on finish button. So click on add arrow button. Click on finish button. That is next time it will ask restart. Otherwise not ask. After that, type URL pattern test in address bar. Last step. Type URL pattern. Test in address bar. Type URL pattern test in address bar. This test you have to type in address bar. Is it over? Say we got a welcome to solids. Okay. Now I'll show you second program. Just you check it out. Program notes already written. Okay, notes already written. Now second program I'll write. Just you observe because already notes written. Now this server configuration is there. No, this is only one time. This server configuration is there. No, this is only one time. Again and again not required. Okay, just only one time. Now you observe. How I'll write? Just you observe. No need to write the notes because already written each and every step you written. Say file new dynamic web project. File new dynamic web project. Okay. After that, project name. Example second. Click on next button. Click on next button. Select generate web.xml deployment descriptor. Click on finish button. After this, right click new servlet. Type package name, suppose second. Type class name, suppose second servlet. Here till I didn't explain HTTP servlet. That is the reason you have to write here servlet dot generic servlet. Okay. Click on next button. Here second servlet URL pattern. Edit button. Whatever you want you can write. Suppose second. Click on OK button. Click on next button. This servlet interface not required. You can remove. That actually it will not come if you select HTTP servlet. Generic servlet if you select comes. Now HTTP servlet, generic servlet difference also I have to explain. Not completed. Init, destroy, get servlet config, get servlet info, service. This is by default comes. It is mandatory. That's what it comes. If you require other also we can select. Now click on finish button. See automatically this much code generated. Here you have to create print writer. Print writer pw equal to response dot. Here already written request response. That is the reason you have to write response only. But while teaching I written res. Here already written response. That's what you have to write. Response dot get writer. So get writer method. Response created. Stream created. After this pw dot println. If you want you can add HTML code. HTML body bg color. Suppose red. Text color. Suppose yellow. Suppose level 1 heading. After this pw dot println. Suppose welcome to Naresh Technologies. Semicolon. Again pw dot println. Level 1 heading close. Body close. HTML close. After this print writer we have to import. For that shortcut key is Control Shift O. Imported. Here exceptions already handled because with throws keyword already handled. Now you can run that application. Right click, run as, run on server, save, localhost, Tomcat, next, this second. Now if you don't want this one you can remove. Now only second. So if you click here, this already be selected. That's what second cannot be removed. Okay. Now second we are running. Are you sure you want to remove? This is already first. Okay. Restart the server. Okay. Here just URL pattern you have to write. That is second. Okay. Now this HTML code executed in browser. Say right click, view page source. We got only HTML. Okay. Like this, we can write servlet programs in Eclipse. See, in Eclipse, very quickly it will finish. No. That's it. Maximum code generated by server Eclipse only. Now, while running the program, it is running in Microsoft Edge. In this browser coming. That browser, if you want to change, it is possible. Here, window, web browser, you can change here, whichever browser you want. Okay. That is also not done. To change the browser in Eclipse. To change the browser in Eclipse, click on window menu. Click on web browser. Select the browser. Example, say window, web browser, suppose Chrome. To change the browser in Eclipse, click on window menu, click on web browser, select the browser, example Chrome. Is it over? No. Now, if I run the program, it will run in Chrome. See, right click, run as, run on server, localhost, Tomcat 10. Next, finish. Second. See, now it is Chrome browser. See, it is Chrome. Now, if you want to change the browser, here, internal web browser. That means here only browser comes. Eclipse browser, default. That will be there. See, now here only browser window appears. Internal. Run as, run on server. Select localhost, Tomcat 10. See, now here only browser appears. It is internal browser. Here type second. Okay. So this is also you can use any browser. Like this, you have to write servlet programs in Eclipse. Okay. First program you studied, second program you studied. Now, every day same procedure, only servlet code different, remaining all same. Suppose I want to display system time. Say, what you have to do? Again, file, new, dynamic web project. Otherwise, here only, right click, new, servlet. Here only, one more servlet you can write. Like that also possible. Or separate project also you can develop. Okay. This is first application, second application, I made it separate. Suppose in this only one more servlet if you want to write. Then what you can do, right click, new, servlet. Like this you can write. See, here only I'll write. Otherwise, I'll create one more file, new, dynamic web project. Suppose basics, one folder name, basics. Next, generate XML, finish. Here, right click, new, servlet. Here, suppose folder package name, suppose basics. Suppose I want to display time. That's what I'm writing, time servlet. Whatever you want, you can write. Here, HTTP servlet till I didn't explain. That's what I'm writing, generic servlet. Next, here, edit. Suppose I want to write time. Click on OK. Click on next. Remove this interface, not required. This service, click on finish. Say this much code generated. Here you have to create date class object for displaying date, time, which date d equal to new date. Date class object created. With that, we can display. But sending purpose, print writer required. Print writer pw equal to response dot get writer. Pw dot println d dot get hours. Hours displayed plus colon symbol plus d dot get minutes. Again plus colon symbol plus d dot get seconds. Time displayed. Say this date class. Say Control Shift O. Now here date class, say not solved. Control Shift O, not solved. Here date class SQL dot date came, but Java dot util dot date also is there. Okay. So if you want this one or that one, whatever you want, you can use. It is util package required. Util. Now util package date, these all methods are there. But why we are getting like this is these methods are deprecated. That is the reason we are getting. So what they are saying, don't use these methods in real-time project, they are saying. Because already new classes introduced. Already know in core Java class I taught. That is I'll show you. Otherwise, one class is there, local date. Local date. LD equal to new local date. Local time. Local time LT equal to local time dot now method is there. That LT you can print. pw dot println LT. You can print. Now local time, that class imported. Local time available in java.time package. With that time displayed here. Say if I run, right click, run on server, save, localhost Tomcat version 10, next, finish, restart the server. Here I'll write time, then time is displayed. Hours, minutes, seconds, nanoseconds, microseconds, these are displayed. Hours, minutes, seconds, microseconds. This is HTML format. If you want to display, you can add HTML code. pw.println HTML body BG color, suppose yellow, text color, suppose blue, level 1 heading. After this, pw.println level 1 heading close, body close, HTML close. Okay. Here using LT methods also available. Say get minute, get second, get hour. This type of methods are there. Like that also you can print. Get hour plus get minute. Again plus LT dot get second. That's it. Now hour, minute, second, microsecond, nanosecond will not come. Now this print writer first record. Now you can see. Right click, run on server, save, localhost Tomcat version 10, next, finish, restart. year, time, hours, minutes, seconds. Suppose while writing a program, you are getting these all errors. Suppose generic servlet error and servlet request error, servlet response error, and servlet exception error. Is all if you are getting error this side means, then what you do is right click, build path, configure build path, here libraries, class path, add external jars. You can add C drive, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 10, lib, servlet -api.jar. Then it will be solved. This one. If you are getting all errors means servlet API you have to add. If the related error is related to servlet API, then you can add that. Okay. Otherwise, you write these steps also. To add servlet -api.jar file to web application. That is automatically added. Still you are getting error means you follow this one. First step. Right click on first in a project explorer. Click on build path. Right click on first in project explorer. Say right click on project explorer, click on build path, click on configure build path. Right click on first in project explorer, click on build path, click on configure build path. Say here right click, build path, configure build path. After that, click on libraries tab, click on class path, click on libraries tab. Click on class path. Click on libraries tab, click on class path. Click on add external jars. Click on add external jars button. Select servlet -api.jar file from the following folder. C drive, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 10.0 lib. Select servlet -api.jar file from the following folder: C drive, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 10.0 lib. Here, add external jars. See this PC, C drive, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 10.0 lib. Here, servlet -api.jar. Click on open button, click on apply button, click on apply and close button. Click on open button, click on apply and close button better directly. So if you want to add a jar file, you can add like this. Is it over? Click on open button, click on apply and close button. No. Like this, you can add jar files. See, right click, run on server, localhost Tomcat version 10. Finish. Restart the server. Now, for year first, year test. It is welcome to solids. Even already second also deployed. You can type second. Basics also deployed. Basics test time. 3 programs you have seen. Okay. Now three programs are deployed. That's what you can run 3 also. First war file in that test URL pattern. Welcome to solids. Second war file in that second servlet URL pattern. Basics is like a war file in that time servlet. Okay, like this. This time servlet program you didn't write. This is you can write. Here, if you write like this, it will take more time. And what you can do is like this import statement, these many import statement, no need to write. Just I'll make it star here. Then this is not required. This is I'll make it star. This is I'll make it star. Then these all not required. This is comment not required. This is not required. That is only serialization purpose we use. This constructor by default comes not required. This is not required. Now this service method. This is comment. It is not required. That's it. Write this program. Program to display system time. Program to display system time. So how to change port number, how to set the Java path, how to set the Java P path, how to set the servlet path. These all screenshots also I shared in Google Classroom. You can check it out. Screenshots also I shared for setting Java P path, for setting servlet class path, and how to open Tomcat server. These all screenshots also I shared in Google Classroom. You can check it out. Is it over? So here now is a static method in local time class. With that I called. We'll get a local time. With this, get hour, get minute, get second. These three methods I called. Okay. End of the session, I'll clarify your doubts. Is it over? So now is a static method. Now is a static method in local time class. Local time class contains now method, static method. That's what you have to call with class name. Then you will get a local time reference. With that reference, these three methods I called. These three methods are instance methods. That's what lt.getHour, lt.getMinute, lt.getSecond. Hours, minutes, seconds. Time printed with colon symbol. Colon symbol concatenated. Okay. Now, if you want to write one more servlet in the same folder possible, you can write. Say basics. Suppose I want to display multiplication table. Suppose I want to display multiplication table. Like this I want to display. Suppose I want to display like this. 5 into 1 equal to 5. 5 into 2 equal to 10. Suppose 5 into 100 equal to, I want to display like this, 500. In HTML, if you want to display like this, in HTML, what will write? Table tag. First a table tag. The border thickness. Suppose border equal to 20. One table created with a border 20 pixels. TR, first row. In that row, first cell 5. So one table created with a border 20 pixel thickness. After that, first row, this row. In that first cell, this is a cell. Again, next cell, TD into TD close. Next, TD 1, TD close. Again, TD equal to TD close. Again, TD equal to 5 into 1, like a 5. TD close. First row completed. Okay. First cell, second cell, third cell, fourth cell, fifth cell. Again, second row. Again, this is your write. Like this, how many times you write? 100 times. Is there any loop in HTML? Is there any loop? HTML loops are there? No loops. Can you write 5 into 1 multiplication star symbol? No. No operator, no loop, no control structure, no condition, no logic. Can you write? No. That's what, like this 100 times you have to write, no other option in HTML. Because in HTML, it is presentation language. Operators not there. Addition, subtraction, these are not possible. Okay. Is it possible? No. And even loop also not there. If condition also not there. No logic, no exception, no error, nothing. Only tags, attributes. With that only we'll write program. Like this, if you want to display this code 100 times you have to write. But in Java, loops are there, conditions are there, everything is there. No? So this code you can write in a solid program. Then we can display 100 times with loop. See how to write. Here, right click, new, servlet, basics. Here, class name, table servlet. Here, class generic servlet. Click on next. Here, edit. Click on table. Okay. Next, remove this servlet. This service, finish. After getting this, now print writer first. Print writer pw equal to response dot get writer pw dot println html body bg color yellow or text color red. Okay. After this, pw dot println table border equal to 20. Now here loop required. Now it is one more closing also, I'll write table close, body close, html close. Now it is starting these two lines starting, this is ending, but in between for loop 100 times purpose, one loop. For loop integer I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 100, I plus plus. Here pw dot println first row, first cell, here just 5 I'll display. Okay. Now first cell completed. Second cell, again td open. Okay. Into td close. Second cell completed. Now td I. If I write like this, what will happen is it will print I only. I value not printed because it is in double quotes. Double quotes open, double quotes closed. In that I is there. Then what is output comes is I only comes, but I value required. That is the reason double quotes close plus, again plus double quotes open. Then you will get I value. If you don't write like that, output I comes. If you write like this, I value comes. After this, println again td equal to td close, again td. Here 5 into I. This is row close. Will it print 5 into 1 5? Otherwise 5 into I only printed. 5 into I only printed. Then what you do again? Double quotes plus, here plus double quotes. Okay. Now this is 100 times executed. Now print writer we have to import. Import it. Now you can see. Right click, run as, run on server, save, localhost, Tomcat, next, finish, restart. Here URL pattern is table. Now 100 times. If you want to execute in another browser, window, web browser, Google Chrome, right click, run as, run on server, localhost, Tomcat 10, next, finish. Now here URL pattern is table. 100 times. If you want to see the code, HTML code, if you want to see HTML, right click, view page source. How many times is there? 100 times will be there. Because in HTML, no loops, no condition. It is 100 times generated. See, 500 lines code is there. This much code automatically generated. See, total 503 lines. 503 lines code. So when this program is executed, in server, output captured like HTML, that is passed to browser because HTML code is there. So this code is generated 100 times. This code is generated 100 times passed. Okay. So with servlets we displayed. With HTML means like this you have to write. With only HTML if you want to display, this much code you have to write. But in servlets loops are there, Java loops are there. That's what loops we used. Okay. This program, write this example. I'll remove here IO exception. I'll make it star. Star. So HTML code 100 times generated. Is it over? See, first program, you have seen plain text. Second program, HTML code added HTML code. Third program, you have seen displaying time displayed. Fourth program, table. Okay, 4 programs you have seen, basics. Now, for these all HTML, XML code automatically generated. That is, we can see. I'll show you. Is it over? See here. You can expand here. You can expand SRC. You can expand main, expand web app, webinf, web.xml. Double click. Here, click on source. See. Time solid. Table solid. But it is in package. That is the reason package name dot class name. Inside the package, that is the reason. Say URL pattern / table. Solid name table solid. Solid class basics dot table solid. Because it is in basics package. This is solid mapping. This is solid mapping. Here HTML XML automatically generated. But without XML also possible. I'll teach. Before going to without XML concept, we'll see some other concepts. Next one, MIME type. Note on. MIME stands for multi-purpose internet mail extensions. MIME stands for multi-purpose internet mail extensions. MIME stands for multi-purpose internet mail extensions. MIME types are used to identify the content. MIME types are used to identify the content. say if I give like this, which is Java file if I ask, can you give answer or not? Which is Java file? Test.java. How you are identifying? .java. That program no need to open, no need to see the content. Without opening content only, you can understand this is Java file. Like that, without opening the content, browser can identify content. Like example, while downloading internet application, PDF format, like a Word format, PowerPoint format, Flash player format, like that appears in a browser only. In a browser only PDF appears. See, for example, Java documentation. If I enter, say it is HTML format appears. Okay. Now suppose Java documentation PDF. Say PDF format. If I click this one, directly in a browser window, portable document format comes. See, this is actually Acrobat Reader software required. Okay, but Acrobat Reader software plugin working in a browser window. So browser will display PDF file also. Browser will display PowerPoint also. Browser will display MS Word also. Like that. Then what browser will do? It will identify the content. With that, it will display. How it will identify? With these MIME types. That is list of MIME types. Text by HTML. That means it is a text HTML format. Text by PDF. It is a text PDF format. Application by MS-Word. Application by VND MS-Excel. This is just MS Word only. This is MS-Excel. These words I am not writing my own, predefined. Image by JPG. Image by BMP. JPG. Like this, many are there. Dash, etc. Text by HTML is a default MIME type. Text by HTML is a default MIME type. Text by HTML is a default MIME type. Without writing any MIME type, by default HTML. That means in every program HTML is there. By default HTML format only displayed. To change the MIME type, we use set content type method of solid response interface. To change the MIME type, we use set content type method of solid response interface. So for every software, one MIME type is there. That type will be unique. That is worldwide they are maintaining that MIME types. Otherwise, we cannot display content in that browser. These are all unique. But how many MIME types are there? Depends upon number of softwares. How many softwares are there? So some thousands of softwares are there in industry. That is, we cannot remember. I given here 6 only. Thousands are there. See, is it over? Writing is over. So by default, text by HTML. By default, text by HTML. If you want to change the MIME type, you can use this method to change. This method is available in servlet response interface. See, I'll open Google here. List of MIME types. If I type here, you click on this one. How many MIME types are there? It shows. See, list of MIME types. See, where is the scroll bar still? Scroll bar here only. Okay. See, how many MIME types are there? So many are there. Here software name, here MIME type. Software name, MIME type. Okay, like that we have. So many MIME types are there. See, Microsoft Excel. Application /vnd.ms-excel. That is only is there. That is only all right. Because uniqueness purpose, VND added. VND nothing but vendor. See, my MS Word. What is there? Application by MS Word. So that is, I'm not writing my own. Like that only written. Suppose here if you write vnd.ms-excel, it doesn't know. That is only, this is only. They given like that. Unique. Uniqueness purpose they given. Because so many softwares are there. Every software one name required. That too unique required. Okay. That's what these many MIME types are there. See how many are there? See, so many are there. Okay. Now, how to display MIME type? You see, right click, new, servlet. Sub package name, basics. Class name, MIME servlet. Year, generic servlet. Next, MIME. Okay. Next, finish. Here. By default, which MIME type? HTML. Text by HTML. I want to change. Response dot set content type. It is another method called 1 minute. Response dot set content type. Here we are right. Application by MS Word. Now it is going to display in MS Word window. Print writer. PW equal to response dot get writer. PW dot println. Welcome. Now it will display in Word window. MS Word. See. Internal browser I'll use better. That some browsers sometimes it doesn't support. Run on server. Save. Whenever you change the servlet, whenever you add the code, it will ask restart server. Basics, MIME. See, automatically what is opened? MS Word. See, Word window came now. If you want to open, you can open. If you want to save, you can save. If you don't want, cancel. Now I'll open. Now it will display in MS Word. See, welcome in MS Word. Okay, but MS Word software is not there, suppose, in my system. One error message comes. Okay, say example, whenever you send request for flash player file, one message comes. In your system, flash player is not there, first download. But how server knows in my system flash player is not there? What do you mind? Understood my point? I am sending request to flash player file. One message comes from server. In your system, flash player is not there, download now. Suppose example, open Microsoft Edge or open Internet Explorer. Type google.com. One message comes. Download Google Chrome browser. Very fast, you will get a response. How my system knows in my system Google Chrome not there? See what is happening internally. Server knows in my system what is there also, what is not there also. How it knows is here, actually you are writing servlet program here. This servlet program, this servlet request is not dummy. That is not empty. In my system, which browser I am using also that information passed automatically. Which version I am using also passed. What are the plugins also they passed without asking your permission. Otherwise application is not possible to run. So suppose old browser you are using, but content is unable to display. One message comes, first upgrade your browser. That means which browser I am using also it knows. Which version I am using also it knows. Which plugins are there in my system also it knows. Without asking your permission, your browser information passed to server. That's what that servlet request is not dummy. It will receive request. Okay. This servlet request, it is not empty. Which browser we are using also we can find out. Which server which version we are using also we can find out. Which technology we are using also we can find out. Possible. That request is not empty. Till I didn't use request. I used response only every day. Request also we can use. Okay. So whenever you send a request, which browser you are using, which version you are using, what are the plugins are there, that information complete passed to server. That's what server knows what is there, what is not there in my system. That is the reason message comes. Okay. Now this program, say now it is displayed in MS Word. Example, write this one. So seeing this application by MS Word, it will execute in browser, MS Word. Is it over? We'll see continuation tomorrow.